Welcome, welcome, welcome. Typical, what's up? Queso, how we doing? Revant. Bang, bang, skeet, skeet. No way, bro, just said that. That's crazy. Fucking bow rat. Very nice, very nice. My wife. Long on NQ right now? Alright, let's do. Let's see what we're working with ahead of PM session. Whoa, hey. Alright. Very nice, very nice. It is looking. Yeah, but I think we could see some short term upside for Silver Bullet here. But we're going to need a. We got to wait. W check. We got Marcel in here. What's up, dude? I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces. The Coin It, Queso, Revanth. I've seen Revanth, I think, 2 times. Marcel, and Typical. Um, but we got some new people. W, bro. W. Yeah. Well, just because of Silver Bullet, NQ has the smoothest price action. So, for studying and live analysis purposes and educational purposes, NQ is the way to go. I'm not. I used to like ES, but it's not. It's not as friendly sometimes. Ice King, I see you in there. What's up? Ace, I'm new to due to time difference. Hey, shit, bro. Happy to have you here. Where are you from? Spazer, what's up, dude? Tanzania, Africa. Dang, we got a lot of diversity in here. We got people from all over. Mike 21, how we doing? Got India folk in here. Damn, what's up? Yeah, just a quick gander. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I agree. Just looking at it on a lower time frame. I actually, I think you know what I see. You know what I see, but I'm liking it. Yeah, yeah, very much. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was. That's what I was looking at. I would be. Let's see. Let me take a gander again. Mm, Okay. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Hmm. Yeah, I'm liking it though. It looks good. This is the best gold price action I've seen in a while for sure. Can you trade Nas on MT4? I don't know. Xander. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't trade on MT4. I'm a trade of eight kind of guy. So we'll take a look here. 5 minute. Just a lot of consolidation and fuckery. Not a fan. Let's look at our 15 minute. Okay, so 15 minute, we had a market structure shift that created a tiny fair value gap. We might be consolidating inside of this, um, and just inside this candle, for the next 10 minutes, and I'd expect. Shit, this might be our silver bullet here actually, that we might take an entry off of. That would make the most sense, narratively wise. Let's see, breaking it down, lower time frame. We don't have any fair value gaps created yet. Yeah, nothing too hot. We'll see if we consolidate though over these next 10 minutes in this range. If not, then we just got to be patient. I've tried Tradeovate but never used it. How is it? What's different? Dude, Tradeovate's the goat. Solely because I trade from my phone more often than not. It's a very it's very useful if you need to navigate and analyze all time frames fast. The functionality of it is a little bit weird, but once you get used to it, it's I cream. I cream. Swear to God. Respect what? Okay, yeah. Can you chart on Tradeovate? Uh so so you have the Tradeovate app and then you have the web app Tradeovate. You can chart on the Tradeovate web app. It's definitely not as, functional as, trading view, but it's okay. It's okay. I would suggest doing your charting through TradeOvate and just placing orders, or do charting on TradingView and then place trades through TradeOvate. Yeah, I think the app is great. I love it. But you got filled. What do you mean by that? Is there any prop firm which provide payouts in India as well? I couldn't tell you. Mm-hmm. Let's see, 30 minute. Do we have any sweep down here? Not really. Let's break it down. Let's see where our most recent sweep is. We don't really have much. I mean, we have this one way back here, but that was back in lunch hour. So I don't know if we can base it off that solely. We are tapping into a 5 minute. So we're gonna see if we respect that at all. Let's look at our 30-minute range that we're usually looking for a liquidity sweep inside of. Nothing, nothing much. Mm, it's very iffy. It's very iffy. But I want to see a sell side, because longs are kind of looking clean. I'm not gonna lie to you. Is it? Fantastic. Here's my Alright, we just closed out a 5-minute candle. Bro, this is my guide. If you guys want to take a look at this guide, we actually just made an education section in the Discord. You can look at the Silver Bullet channel. I have all the info right here about the strategy and the guide in the Silver Bullet channel. If you need it, or obviously you can just look at it from here. Putting a stop loss this time, not gonna lie. It might be wise. Might be wise. Do they have different data providers? Mm. Mm-hmm. Spazer, you guys are the best. Hey, love you, bro. All love. Yeah, this is just consolidation. Then we're gonna get that manipulation somewhere. On a lower time frame, I'm not seeing any market structure shift creating a fair value gap. Let's go through the 2 minutes. Whoa, okay, all right. So 2 minute, we did create a fair value gap with mediocre displacement. Not liking it. 3 minute, nothing. 5 minute, nothing. How many ticks is this? Yeah, that's not fair value gap. 15 minute is the only one that has a fair value gap over here. Let's see. Entry would be 616.25. TP would be at the swing high. Yeah, that's looking at about a 40-point move. Do you only trade Silver Bullet? Not necessarily. Just for educational purposes and for you guys. I know a lot of people here might be new to trading, but a lot of people don't know about the Silver Bullet model. It's very time-based, and having this very specific trading plan really helps you guys. Even if you don't trade solely with the Silver Bullet, it really helps you identify bias. It allows you to overlap over, your models that you actually trade. Yeah, we're getting that consolidation in here. I'm very much liking it. So I think I'm gonna enter off the top of this 15 minute. So, oh god, the RR on this is absolutely dog shit. We're looking at if you put it below here, you're looking at 1.79 RR. Not, yeah, but it could be a lot better for a Silver Bullet. Pushing up. We got a minute left. 15 minutes looking nice. Let's see a 30 minute. We could definitely see a continuation candle on the 30 minute, creating us a BPR or an inverse. close this out. Okay, we close that out. I want to see a higher time frame push down, but it could very well be acting off of this 1 minute fair value gap that we just had, that we created on a much lower time frame. Given the nature of a silver bullet, a lot of times it plays off of that lower time frame liquidity, but our goal is going to be that optimal entry. Because we did have a 1 minute sell side sweep right before, and that's the only one we really have because we're just pushing up and up and up. What's up, Micah? What's up, LCA? Yeah, I'm looking to get filled down here on this 15-minute fair value gap that we have, because we do have our silver bullet setup. So we can go ahead and check these off. We do have a lower time frame sweep, and we do have a 15-minute market structure shift creating a fair value gap, so that's all checked. So now we just gotta wait. I'm expecting this first 5-minute candle to be bearish. But this push could very well be too strong of a push, so can never guarantee you're gonna actually get tapped into the fair value gap to get filled. But like I said, it's a wait and see game. We're just gonna go on a nice 2 contracts. What price you looking to get filled? They're going through it. 616.25. That's where I'm looking to get filled. Really? What prop firm? Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay, so we do have a sell side sweep. So we got to be really cautious of bears. Okay, so we're filled. We're tapping into this 15-minute for value gap. No telling how far down we're going to go. Solely because we don't exactly have any PD arrays that we're missing. Oh, on the 5-minute. 5-minute we have down here. All right, so we're in the trade. We got to be cautious. We got to optimize what we want to see in the chart in order for bullishness. Because given the sell side sweep that did happen right before our time zone, that makes us a little scared for any bears. Let's see, our 5-minute candle. We're reacting pretty nicely. This is our 15-minute for value gap. I'd like to see this come down in the first 2 minutes and go back up to create our nice double wicks, because then that meets for our half-life of the 15-minute candle to push back up for bulls. And given how strong we've been retaining this level in the previous candles, bullish sentiment is looking pretty good. All right, 5-minute candle. There's our push down. Let's be cautious. Do we have any market structure shifts? Okay, so we just had a downside market structure shift, creating a fair value gap. So we're being extra cautious. We tapped into this lower time frame, 5-minute. I would de-risk a good amount. Let me place my stop just in case. But it's very possible that we could see downside. Oh my gosh. This may very well be a bearish silver bullet. I want to start to see a push back up. Let's look at our 15-minute. Yeah, 15 minutes looking absolutely atrocious. I did not want to see that strong of a push that early on. I want to see a disrespect of this 1-minute fair value gap that we just created. Okay, so we're now past the half-life of this 5-minute candle, so I do want to see us push back up. If we don't push back up, I'm not liking it. Yeah, so that happens. So this was our sell side or buy side. Did not follow trading plan whatsoever, completely fell through. Let's see on the 5-minute. Yeah, 5-minute, this was a sweep. Completely rejecting this fair value gap. This is why we have our stops. Holy shit. Actually sexually violated. Yeah. So given this is now a bearish silver bullet, we're closing out this candle low. 15-minute, looking bad. I'm not seeing any PD raise or any reason we would have tapped this low. Yeah, I'm not seeing much. So this did flip bias, and that's okay. That happens. Just gotta suck it up, deal with it. It's just that classic seek and destroy profile that we usually see. So given this, given what we see, We're going to look at, so our 5 minute just closed out. We do have a lingering, we have a fair value gap up here for potential short entry if you're interested in taking shorts for Silver Bullet. We got a few. This is looking like a very strong push, but there's no entry yet, even for a bearish Silver Bullet. Yeah, sometimes it respects and respects and just very suddenly. That's how it happens. We can discard that. That got completely broken through. Let's look at our 5 minute. So we do actually have a 5 minute inverse that we are creating. It's just pushing down super fast though, so there's no entry whatsoever. Horrible entry. You know, it was a good entry if you're looking for bulls, but trading plan falls through sometimes. So let's just, anyone that says horrible entry, no one told you to click the button. That's facts. That's facts. Hey, how's gold looking? Oh, damn. Oh yeah, we look at ES. Let's see what kind of sympathy we're working with. Oh, okay. So on ES, that's nasty. Now let's mark this out on ES2. This is our time zone we're working with. So what do we got? We got same thing. We got a sweep. We got heavy market structure shift. I don't see any tap into any for value gaps on here. 2 minute, same thing. 3 minute, that just is disgusting. And you know, sometimes you just don't get an entry. More possible downside incoming. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. How's JPY looking? Let's take a peep. Take a gander. Okay. Same thing. Let's mark it out. So, right at the beginning of this time zone here, sell side sweep. Very nice reaction, very strong reaction. We got a market structure shift here. Not really creating a fair value gap. Let's look at the 2 minute. Okay, so on the 2 minute, this is what it's playing off of. 2 minute, you got that fair value gap, you got the market structure shift, and we tapped into that for bulls. So you're going to want to be targeting this high up here for sure. It's also looking like a double bottom, so you could possibly target the The next highs after, it looks like it has a big imbalance to fill. Obviously, you just play it by ear. Watch price as it develops. Let's look at our 5 minute. Oh my gosh. So I'm not a fan of the 5 minute. If you were to take shorts, following the trading plan, you would enter off the bottom of this if you were to take shorts, but your stop would be absolutely massive. So I would break it down to our lower time frames, see what we're working with. Looks like this 1 minute fair value gap lines up with our 5 minute equilibrium somewhat. Yeah. So entering off this 1 minute fair value gap, if anything, for shorts. Waiting for this model. SPX. I like that. I like that. But I would like to see a retracement back into here. We just closed out our 15-minute candle. That closed insanely bearish. So we're going to see a push up on this next 15 minute. I'd say the next 5 minute, this first 5 minute candle I would consider is probably going to be bullish. And then we should see a drop back down. This 1 minute for sure I would say would be a safe bet for the most optimal entry for shorts. But you are more than welcome to enter off of this 5 minute. So this is our 5 minute. It's our 1 minute. Let's go ahead and move this. Yeah, another case in point is identifying bullishness. This sweep is only a 1 minute sweep. However, this buy side sweep was a 5 minute. So significance does play a part. Significance of time frame. Look at that. Ooh. That's crazy. Yeah. Bro got bro, bro got stopped on a non-existent wick. Yeah, bearish sentiment is looking very nice. We didn't sweep out this major sell side yet, but we are definitely targeting it. Let's look at our 5 minute. Our 5 minute is pushing up. We're about to close out in 30 seconds, however, compared to our 15 minute. All right, 15 minute, we still got 10 minutes left. So we still have potential for some upside to create that top wick, wicking into this 5 minute. So it really is, it's holding down. It's holding down the fort on price. Um, Given now we have a much better confirmation as to the direction that we actually trade, I'm going to go in just one lot on this. At the top of this 5 minute fair value gap, I'm going to place the stop above. We do have this 5 minute inverse. It could be risky. Let's look at overall. What are we seeing here? It's showing some resistance for upside. Yeah, I'm going in one lot on here. I'm going to put my stop above this 1 minute. And then gosh, the RR on this is pretty dog. But that's PM session for you. Let's look at our 5 minute, how long we got left in it. Okay, so we're approaching our half-life. Let's look at our 15 minute. 15 minute, we do have a pair of wicks at the bottom. That's scary. I'm not liking it. I think we could extend up into this 1 minute, so I'm going to try and de-risk to get a more optimal entry. So our entry's going to be up here. Stop below here. All right, so we're in. It's pushing up heavy. We're going to target this sell side we got down here. Let's go to our 5 minute. How's that closing out? Okay, so I do want to start to see us reject. Based on how we close out this 5 minute, I might adjust this stop out of worry of this 5 minute inverse that we created. But let's wait and see. And hopefully we can make back a little bit of what we lost in that first trade. It's holding up steady. I'm not liking it. It looks like it could be. Ooh, it could very well be a higher time frame. Yeah, that 30 minute. That 30 minutes dangerous. Because these are continuation candles. We never technically broke market structure on a higher time frame. So it is very possible that it could continue all the way back to the upside. It's holding steady. Closing out our 5 minute inside this fair value gap. That makes me worried that we might touch up here. into this BPR a little bit more. It is looking like a continuation candle. Hasn't tapped into this 1 minute. But given the silver bullet, we're following the trading plan that we have based on our bias that we see. It's telling us bears. Pushing up. If it does anything, I'm gonna move this a little bit above this this 5 minute, because it could very well just tap into that. But I do want to see this candle start to push back down in the next minute. Let's look at our 15 minute. Do we have any? So we do also have a 15 minute up here. Yeah. But we're going to have our stop under this 5 minute fair value gap, because we would be moving our stop too much. But this inverse is our last ditch effort. If we get stopped, we get stopped. Everybody has bad days. As much as we hate it. Tapped in that 1 minute. We're respecting it. Man. I want to see us push back down now, because we are past that 5 minute candle half-life. L's are part of the game. Exactly, man. But regardless, you stick to the plan. Sticking to the plan, that's the most important thing. Alright, 5 minutes dropping down. I'm liking it very much. We're getting after we're past the half-life, we are now dropping. We should see the true direction we want to go in. I don't want to see us create a fair value gap in here, because that scares me. Yeah, it's choppy. Alright, looks like it's respecting this 1 minute. Yeah, wow. Wow. Alright, we got 1 minute left until our 30-minute candle closes out. What's up, Justin? This 5 minute, it's not looking hot. Let's see, from where we had a market structure shift, we tanked. Shit. We fell a lot from original market structure shift. Alright, we closed out a 30-minute candle. I would like to see us open up. I don't want to see us open up to our stop though. Please. I beg you. Patience is key. This is true. How much did we lose on that first trade? That's my question. Because I went in... Oh shit, I went in 2 lots. That's right. Sell stop. Yeah, we could get stopped here. That's if daily drawdown doesn't get our asses first. Because we lost a substantial amount on that first trade, actually. That we did. It's looking real nasty. Let's see our 15-minute. Yeah, this is what our 15 minutes looking like. Technically, even on the 15-minute, we don't even have a market structure shift to the downside. Because we don't have any lows that we broke through technically. Because these are all just higher highs. So this could very well just continue back to the upside. But it's holding steady. Not a fan. Not a fan. We did create this for value gap down here. Not a good sign. Signs for a reversal. Well, we started with a we might get stopped right here. We started with a long because that's what, yeah, there's our stop. We started with a long because on the 1 minute, that's what we were told, and then right before our time zone, we had a buy side sweep. So, and then price flew down, completely flew down. But we got stopped completely. Very terrible day. Trying to match our bias does not work. But Tuesdays tend to suck a lot. Yeah, it happens, man. But yeah, we have that 5-minute down here. It looks like it's just entered a bit higher, so I'm still in. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go to our 5-minute. Yeah, we're closing through entirely on this. 15-minute. Let's get rid of this. Two poor trades. This is our original 1 minute for value gap that we had. Still holding your buy? Damn, when did you buy, NASDAQ Ninja? Was bro trading without a stop loss? Bro was trading without a stop loss? That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, no, with a stop loss? Okay, alright, good. So it did just tap into our our original 1 minute fair value gap. But buys are looking continuously strong. And that's that risk of, entering too early um, off of a retracement, because you don't have that confirmation yet. But we stuck to the plan, and it happens. Equal lows. Ninja, are you a whale or a market maker? Bro owns the market. Bro is the market. Yo, Xander, you here? Oh, okay. Bro is not talking. How's gold looking? You're trying to lose the account? Alright, looking at gold, entering into. Yeah, that's just disgusting consolidation. We had a crappy 1 minute buy side, followed by a sell side. Did have somewhat of a market structure shift, creating a fair value gap, but it does look like all of this is a bit overextended. So I think in the short term it might look to sweep out one of these lows. Yeah, this fair value gap already got taken out. So any bulls, that would be an entry, but we're steadily coming back into it. That indicates downside for me. Yeah, I don't like gold. Why? What the fuck? That's crazy. Damn. Bro, look at this. NQ, bro. The original 1 minute fair value gap for bears. That was created. Tapped into it. We're rejecting it. If anything, we're going to come down to here. UJ. Let's see. Hmm. See UJ. Let's see. Ooh, UJ 5 minute. Okay, that just swept up there. This was our entry down here on this 2 minute fair value gap that we had. Let's look on the 5-minute. Was there any Silver Bullet entry that was made? Is this a fair value gap right here? Get rid of that. So there was a higher time frame 5-minute fair value gap that is yet to be filled. We are still inside of the Silver Bullet time frame. So we'll mark this out here. Leading up inside our 30-minute window that we look for sweeps. The only sweep we had was sell side. So upside is that's the only bias. I wouldn't be cautious of sell side. I mean, on the lower time frame, we had a seek and destroy also coming in on our buy side, which would make us cautious of bears, but we did destroy that with a market structure shift, so we can disregard that. And then following trading plan, how much is a pip? Is a pip 0.001 on Forex? On Forex, is a pip 0.001? Okay, how much exactly is a pip? Anybody here that can answer that for me? Pip compared to what's point? No, I just mean just like a pip in general on Forex. 0.001. Okay, so it is 0.001. Depends on the decimal. Yeah, what he said. Okay. Looking at our 5-minute. Okay, strong push back up. We reached the half-life, so now we're seeing the true direction the candle wants to go. Looks like it's to the upside, confirming our earlier bias with our 2-minute fair value gap entry down here. W to anybody who took it. NQ Rocket, let's see what's popping. Still upside? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. 3-minute. Nothing on there. 5-minute. We didn't tap down here. Let's see, what was our... Let me go back. Let me bring back the previous trade for documentation purposes. Wherever the fuck it is. Eventually it's back here. Soon enough. Okay, what am I doing? I could just go back into my Bro, I've been moving the chart around a lot. Oh my gosh. Looking at our history, we got filled for buys at 1616.25. That's right. That is right. We got filled. Where was it? Right here. Yeah, off this 5-minute. Or no, the 15-minute actually. But this is one of those times where Silver Bullet is not probable. And that's okay, because not everything's a guarantee. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I already started with the whiskey and cigar. Me after 2 losing trades. 15-minute value gap. Bullish close. Yeah. Yep. That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it for sure. 30-minute, yeah. Upside. I'm curious. A higher time frame. What are we seeing that caused this? So 1 hour. Okay. Those equal lows are killer, man. Equal lows are killer. So let's examine and see. So the actual silver bullet. Let's see, where do we get stopped? Down here on this previous trade. 95.75. Damn, that was actually a large stop. It didn't look as large as I thought it did. And we would have been targeting up here. .3 RR, absolutely slammed. So our actual silver bullet was very hard to determine. Bro got scammed. Bro, facts. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah, that's just one of those situations where there was no bearish entry on it. It just ran down and down. Ran down and down. Yeah, nothing. Do company earnings, Fed, or data releases affect the price action of these instruments? Yeah. These are all the Nasdaq, ES, oil. All right, bro. Peace out. Yeah. It's you. Peace out. You can find all the event info in the new channel I created in the education section. Um, but yeah, what was the question? Do data releases affect price action? Yeah. So futures, these are all U.S. domestic markets, more or less. Obviously, you can trade the Nikkei 225. That's the Japanese market. But any news USD based, that's going to affect the prices of all of these, especially the Nasdaq. How's Top Step looking? Dude, Top Step? Oh, don't even get me started. Top Step is probably one of my favorite prop firms that I've used. They have a lot of resources. Their Discord is a great community. A lot of really smart traders there that know what they're doing. Their payout process, their system used to be you had to trade 5 days in order to pass 2 L's, 2 W's today. Fair enough. Hey, as long as we break an even, as long as you manage your risk on those 2 L's, you should be in profit on those 2 W's. And that's all that matters. Yeah, but their trading combine or their trading challenge, it used to be 5 days. They lowered it to you can finish it within 3 days now. I have a little cheat code actually to pass it in only 2 days. That I don't see anybody mention or talk about. I don't even think the company knows that it exists. But you can pass it in 2 days if you tweak it. But yeah, you have to get your P&L like almost the exact same in the 2 days because they have a consistency target. Your best day cannot be more than 50% of your total profit. So if you get your second day P&L within 0.1% of your best day P&L, their system will register that that you satisfy the consistency rule and you've met the profit target, and you will pass in only 2 days rather than 3. So that's a little cheat code for you. But yeah, once you pass their trading challenge, it's $150, $149. Can I type that? How long did it take you to figure out? A lot of funded accounts. A lot of funded accounts. Actually, not that long. Believe it or not. But I mean, it's nothing complicated. Just try and get your P&Ls on your 2 days as close to each other as you can. If you have one day that you have a lot, then just trade micros until you lower it down to the P&L. It's a monthly pay funded account, not a one time. No. So it's a one time. It's a one-time activation fee, $149. Once you pass your trading combine, then your monthly fee is waived on your trading combine, so you're not paying anything. And then you keep it until you either fill your funded account or until you get 5 winning days of $200 or more. And then once you get that, you can withdraw up to 50% of your payout. The first $10,000 you make, you get to keep 100% of. Anything after that, it's a 90-10 split. Still really good. But if you're trying to make that money fast, there is another prop firm that I would look into. It's called Take Profit Trader. They're running a promo right now, 40% off all of their funded accounts. You only have to trade 5 days. Once you make it to the funded account level, your activation fee is completely waived. Yeah, Take Profit Trader, bro. Your activation fee is completely waived, and that's only if you use the promo code that they have going on right now. It's no fee 40, I believe. No fee 40, and you get your activation fee waived off. And then the thing about Take Profit Trader is you can withdraw your payout and your money made on day one. On day one. So there's none of that. You have to trade for 5 days with X amount of money made every day. Day one, you can withdraw. So if you're trying to make that money fast, they're a good option too. Take Profit Trader. And then the other one is Top Step. Top Step is a lot more. I was very iffy on joining Take Profit Trader. I did give it a go. I was iffy on it because it seemed heavily invested in the marketing, and I hadn't really heard of it before or knew anybody that used it before. But coming to know them, they seem really credible. But Top Step has been in the game for a long time, so they're extremely credible. They have a lot of calls. They do streams every day on YouTube, Top Step TV from bell to bell. So from 9:30 or 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock, They're on calls. They have actual risk managers. They have psychology coaches. They have so many good resources. So even if you don't, buy an account with them, I would really take a look into their free resources that they have. Very, very good. Very good. Withdrawals instant. Yes, sir. I think on Take Profit Trader, you can withdraw through, I want to say, PayPal, crypto. I don't think Zelle. Obviously, ACH, bank transfer, or wire. That's going to take a little bit longer. I think PayPal is the one of the ones that takes, up to 24 hours, but it's quick. And I know Top Step has revamped their payout system to be a lot faster too. But that's a lot faster too. Both prop firms are good. Both are good. But given the promo that Take Profit Trader has going on, they are cheaper. Does Take Profit have really good resources? I haven't looked into the resources much. Yeah, Top Step. Top Step has the really good resources. And I can actually, if you guys want to join the Discord, you guys should join it there. You take a look around. But they have multiple chats for trading indices. It's futures based, so if you trade forex, obviously you can still join, talk to people, whatever. But they primarily chase or trade futures. But they have chats. People are always trading, so whenever you're trading, you can pop into chat, see what people think about things. And you can also see who's certified, who's actually gotten a payout, etc. So they do have that level of credibility and trustworthiness levels with their members. NASDAQ Ninja, bro. Longs are treating you well. How much you up, bro? Where'd you enter at? Anybody else in longs? Longs went crazy for show. For show. All right, what else you guys looking at? What other tickers? Forex. Let's take a look at it. See how this is looking. Oh my gosh. So this is disgusting. That's actually, oh my lord. Sell side sweep. Let's see how gold. Alright, so there was that sell side sweep. We had that creation of that fair value gap. We tapped into it. Looks like it's wanting to continue to the upside. Let's see how our 5 minutes treating us. Alright, we're about to close out our 5 minute up. Let's switch over. Made 12K today. What the fuck, bro? It's like, you trying to Venmo me like $5, bro? Nah, nah. Good shit, dude. That's crazy. How many trades was that over? Load shedding? What's load shedding? All right, 15 minutes just closed out. Oh my gosh, See, I wouldn't trade in this zone at all on NQ. Yeah, we have this respect of this 15 minute. We had a really awkward pair of candles here. It kind of makes me uncomfy. Bro is, in fact, the NASDAQ ninja. Bro might be crazy with it. Bro might be crazy with it. I'm curious to see. Could you send a NASDAQ? Could you send a picture of what trades you took? Cause I'm interested, bro. I want to see what your confluences were for taking that long. I mean, I could definitely see why. I'm not super familiar with trading equal lows or why equal lows happen. After this happened, I'm definitely going to look into it. But I don't see any reason other than this small 1 minute inverse we tapped into and rejected. That's the only reason. But that's not good enough for me because it was such a strong push down. I don't understand a rebalance to that level off of just that low of liquidity. Equal highs. What's that dollar sign? Oh, the order block. See, bro, I don't be trading order blocks. That's the thing. And that was a lower time frame order block too. Bearish order block up there for value gap. That's a valid analysis. Liquidity? Yeah, that makes sense. So you mean like by liquidity, you mean like if we were to break, if we were to sweep out these, you see it kind of falling a lot further rather than just a simple sweep of these, or what? Higher time frame. Yeah, see, I agree with that higher time frame analysis. I didn't see much reason for us to fall through entirely. If there was an order, if there was order under. If there's an order block under, okay, see, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That's valid. Good analysis, bro. W on you. W on you for that longs. So did you enter, you entered straight off that order block as soon as so you drew the order block according to, okay, I see. Okay. W. Yeah. Wise man. You always wanna wait for that reactivity. So good trade, man. Good trade. Going to share one account I traded this morning on next funded account. What do you mean next step? Oh, Next Step is a prop firm. Let me look at this. Next Step. Oh, Next Step funded. I see. Start your new year off with savings. Celebrate New Year with big savings. Thank you, Next Step funded. And they capitalize every single word in the sentence. Okay. I might try to dabble into forex soon. What account are you working with on Next Step? 1 step, 2 step? Damn, these prices. Holy shit, dude. Profit cap 5%. That's crazy. Two-step with high frequency trading bot. I used to pass the challenge, just been trading it now. Dude, I've always been interested in those bots. That algorithmic trading, that shit is crazy. You've got one? See, I don't trust people enough to go out and buy my own. Let me know if you want to try it. Dude, that would be awesome. I trust you, Marcel. I just don't trust people enough to buy one because I know there's so much shit out there. A lot of it is marketing. NQ is gone. Yeah, dude. This is that higher time frame expansion I was wanting to see on the Silver Bullet. It's definitely acting off of these higher time frame candles for sure. Let's look at what's our 4-hour looking like. Oh my gosh. What's our daily? Daily's also disgusting. On the daily though, tomorrow I would like to see a sweep of previous day low to get the yeah, dude, share some analysis. Also, how would you guys feel about us opening like, a public voice chat channel for you guys, so you guys can all talk together and trade together? Is that something you guys would use at all? Because you guys are all cool. We want to see you engage with each other. That would be cool. All right, yeah, for sure. I'll talk to Xander about it. We'll get it set up. All right, sweet. Yeah, we'll get that set up for you guys. If there's a demand for it, then hell yeah, brother. This is my gold trade this morning. God damn. Can I ask you, Ninja, what's the indicator at the bottom? TDI. What is TDI? Yo, Jack, DM me your email. I got you, bro. Appreciate it, Marcel. So our trading bots. So I've always just been. Are you able to set it up directly on TradingView, or do you link it to your broker? So it has like control of your account? I don't know. I'll have to look into it. It's through MT4. Oh, okay. So MT4 has native support for setting stuff up like that. Traders Dynamic Index. I've never heard of that. Traders Dynamic Index. Technical used by traders to evaluate market conditions and predict price movements. Trend analysis, volatility, momentum. Interesting. Okay, so that's what I thought I saw. RSI, standard deviation, volatility band. Is that like Bollinger Bands? Interesting. All combined in once. GU analysis I shared this morning. I'll teach you how to use TDI. Yeah, dude, that'd be cool. Um, I feel like it'd be interesting. What if we set up a channel where you guys can create like public threads for you guys to like almost like a strategy sharing type of thing. It could be like almost like a forum. Almost like a forum on here. That'd be interesting. Yeah, yeah, dude. 'Cause, biggest thing about trading, obviously you want to have a very simplified trading plan, but the more you know, the better. Because if you can overlap models and strategies, you're just unstoppable. You're unstoppable. Interesting. TDI, RSI divergences. See, I've never been one for using indicators like this. It's always just me in the chart, especially with the way I trade. I trade I'm actually writing an ebook on it because I don't see anybody trading the way that I do. Um, but it's something called, I call it fib structures. It has something to do with parabolic momentum, logarithmic lows, and time-based liquidity. And these are all things that I've learned solely from raw market experience. But I can't find anybody that talks about it. Um, let me find an example. Actually, let me go back in NQ. I can show you guys. It's interesting stuff. It's confusing, but like once you understand, man, I drew it far back, huh? Where did I draw it? Oh, don't tell me I erased it. Oh, wait, it's because I have drawings turned off. So we all recognize, right, that this is a golden gem. This info I feel is a gem. Um, you guys understand the idea of price being fractal, right? So what you see on a higher time frame, you see on a lower time frame, and vice versa, right? And I've come to discover that algorithmically, right? So Fibonacci is a big portion of not even just the market, but everything in life. If you understand, what Fibonacci is, and you look at relationships and connections in real life, there are it's just insurmountable things that you don't think would be related that are just related somehow, some way. And these aren't even like, yeah, it's mathematic, but it's everything, life itself. Fib master, I'm not talking about fib levels. I'm not talking about fib levels. Yes, that's included, but the underlying algorithm utilizes Fibonacci sequence. I don't know how, I don't know in what way, but it clearly has demonstrated, and the way that it acts, it uses it. And what also is included with Fibonacci, exponentials, logarithms, and same with bullish bullish exponential structures, bearish exponential structures, and then logarithmic, lows and highs. That's why a lot of times you'll see price kind of create, kind of this weird kind of look like that. So you can also think about it as arcing trend lines. That's probably the easiest way to think about it. Dumb way to think about it because I don't like trend lines in general. But this is a prime example of this model, because when you have these zones of reactivity, right? Consider this this bottom one is a higher time frame arcing trend line. But like I said, price is fractal. So what you see on a lower time frame, you're going to see on a higher time frame. And I've started to develop this methodology where when you see price starting to react off of this, now at first glance, when you don't see this stuff over on the right side, you just see a straight trend line, right? It's just a straight trend line, and that's how it starts. But when you have that first reactivity on, let's say, a swing low right here, algorithmically price will start to accumulate orders in the structure of a parabolic trend line or an arcing trend line of some sort. Now, it doesn't include this swing low typically as part of it, because this is just a reaction off a higher time frame one. But price will slowly, this would be on the 1 minute. We might have a 1 minute reactivity and we have a trend line, and then it'll fall through. It disrespects this 1 minute and it still has that reactivity, and then it starts to develop a higher time frame arcing trend line, still respecting bulls, but it has a higher time frame, trend line that it starts to respect. And then same thing, after a while it'll disrespect this, let's say 5 minute. Yeah, parabolic curve, exactly. But as price evolves, it will disrespect those lower time frame ones to come back down and build and respect the higher time frame ones. So that's why understanding price fractality, it's probably not even a word, but I'm making it a word. It will come through, and we can call this a 5 minute. It's our 5 minute. And then price will disrespect this 5 minute. It'll come down, break through over here, and then you'll still have a 15 minute. Now it looks like a straight trend line, but it's not. This is an arcing trend line. And then ultimately, if it's still respecting, this is why I say time-based liquidity, because over time price is staggering, algorithmically respecting these. That's a lot of bullish sentiment. It will come down, and it's still respecting these previous lows. Let me do this. It's still respecting these previous lows that we made. But on a higher time frame, the reactivity that it gives off of here creates that higher time frame trend line. But what's even crazier is, like I said, it's crazy because there's so many different relationships and correlations that you can make. Is you can see that, remember, I drew this. You kind of have It's almost like a logarithmic trend line. And you can see right here, these are logarithmic lows. So you have these arcing trend lines, and then you use these logarithmic lows. Delay price. It's just I'm still working through. I'm piecing together, how properly to explain it. But that's why I'm writing the ebook. But it's crazy because, like, going through here, you have this. Exactly, dude. I know I'm onto something, and people call me crazy. And all I see in the charts now are curves. All I see in the charts now are curves. Like even right here, even right here. Respect, respect, respect. Because on the 1 minute time frame, let's say you got, yeah. So like right here, continue the curves longer. Yep. So on the 1 minute, we're respecting this, right? All the wicks are respecting it on the 1 minute. Flip to the 2 minute. Okay. Still kind of respecting. It's iffy. 5 minute, it doesn't look like it's much. But on the 5 minute, you could draw it like this. I'm not a big fan of it, solely because I want a low right here, a wick right here, because I don't consider this a low on a higher time frame. But you would draw it like this. And you follow it and follow it until it eventually gets disrespected. You'll see we extend it out a bit more. But it's still, you want to have the arc to be equal on both sides when you're drawing it. That's the main thing. But like I said, when you have these 1 minute structures, these lower time frame structures, it's going to look like it's disrespecting it. And you might think, oh, it's going to the downside, but it's really just correcting itself to fit the structure on a higher time frame. Is there a function to it? What do you mean a function to it? A ratio correction? Oh shit, I need to plug in my laptop. But especially these really high reactivity zones when there's big volatility, a lot of times that's a reaction off a much higher structure. This one was actually this was an insane one. But disregarding that, if you look on a higher time frame, let's say maybe the 1 hour, like the fib is an equation or function, right? So there's got to be some sort of connection that you could calculate. Yeah, for sure. Me, I'm not mathematically uh, smart enough to do that. Um, I wish, but I'm sure there is some sort of mathematical kind of thing you could, you know, do off of that. But like, let's let price play out some more. This one is a giant example. Giant example. Just look at that. You know how clean that is? And that's on the hourly time frame. The hourly. You never see it. You never see it like that. But it's insane. It's really fucking crazy. Really crazy. So you could consider it like momentum based trading almost. But I don't consider it that. But it's really critical when analyzing consolidation, because consolidation always leads to that larger expansion. That larger expansion. Right? Like maybe let's look at this one too. Mm, is that a good example? With the 5 minute. That makes me iffy. No, I'm not a fan of that. Yep, he just gave an example on the 5 minute on Bitcoin right here. It happens everywhere, everywhere. What does it look like on the 15 minute? Okay, 15 minute is disgusting. Doesn't look that great. Now, when you draw these out, you have the first two lows established. You can you can sort of you kind of have a zone. It's somewhere in this zone, where price, obviously the line is flexible. You can't fully draw the line until you have that third low, but as you grow closer to it, your probability of reactivity increases. And once you have that reactivity, especially if you use it in confluence with a higher time frame PD array, the possibilities are endless for optimal entries and higher time frame higher time frame catching higher time frame moves with a high risk to reward ratio. Because even with these, you know, the thing you want to look for reacting is you want to look for a BPR, right? You want to see us retrace into it, and you want to see us react very strongly off of it quickly, creating that lower time frame BPR. What's the tool you're using to draw? This is the curve. not the arc. The arc is just 2 points, but the curve. Yeah, it comes with TradingView. It's over in, bear with me. It's under the paintbrush in the shapes. Yes, sir. I see some crazy, there's some crazy stuff in here. That, like what? Like what the fuck? What the hell? Oh my god. Ain't no way. Like what? Who uses this? But you know, not everybody trades the same, I guess. Let's try to trying to hit some darts. For real. Now see, this could potentially be an example. You could maybe see, we could come down to here before continuing. And what would that give us? It's kind of weird. I'm not a fan of that. Hold up. Oh, that's why. You don't do it off the swing low. You do it off the first retracement on the swing low. That's a critical point. But you could see these candles after also kind of respect that structure. So it's something that is very possible to happen and to keep your eye out for, because if this does happen and you do have that, I want to say, rejection in that area, then on a higher time frame, doesn't that look familiar? Doesn't that look familiar? So, but yeah, I'm not going to teach you guys all about this right now. I'm still piecing together the information, so eventually I'll give a class, because this is how I trade. And these arcing trend lines, when you have that confirmation of reactivity on a lower time frame off of them in a very strong fashion, you can have your stop so tight, and when you do it on a higher time frame and you catch that expansionary move, it's insane. That's how I was able to catch one of my trades, was an 89 RR. That was like 2.5 months ago, though. That's my highest one I ever caught ever. I caught a 49 one. No, 40. It was 48 point something. But you catch some crazy stuff. Yeah, dude. It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. You know, and it's on every time frame. You see it on every time frame. Because even if it disrespects this trend line, you know, the higher the time frame, and if it disrespects, you know, the higher the time frame, the more disrespect it's going to have, right? Because on a lower time frame, you know, price doesn't have far to move when it's correcting between a 1 minute versus a 5 minute, but if it's going from disrespecting a 15 minute to moving to respect an hourly one, the move's going to be a lot bigger, way bigger. So that's why I say and really enforce the idea that price is fractal. And that's why I say a lot of times on my call, like, I can identify this or that as a higher time frame move or a lower time frame move. That's kind of what I mean by it. Go look at the first run from the low all the way to the highs. Like all the way back here. Do you use two curves like that when you look for a setup? Or you just drew those to show us? Alright, Mike, I'll catch you later, man. Thanks for popping in. I mean, I mainly just, I drew that to like show you guys that, you know, these are lines that get respected. As price is developing, say, this is on a 15-minute. Let's go on a 1 minute. So we can do, yeah. So this is actually a good example here. So forget about this, forget about that. Now you base it off. Oh, first time Bitcoin came into the picture. Well, that's a really high time frame. I don't know if it goes back that far, because that has a lot more underlying, you know, economic stuff to it, like way more. Monthly maybe. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. I mean, yeah, yes, but like I wouldn't go that high time frame. I go at most the daily, at most, at most. But I mean, on the monthly, like you go to the daily, you lower it down, and you do see we do have some sort of, you know, parabolic trend. It's a lot tighter though, like way tighter. Um, but that's because baby acting off of this. I'll consider it actually that one. Whatever fits the best. Alright, NASDAQ Ninja, bro. Appreciate you trading, bro. Popping in and talking. Hey, buy me a Lambo too. I need me one. I need me one. Shit, it's 3:30. All right. I actually gotta go to class. But you know, we had L trades besides Nasdaq Ninja. Fuck you, bro. No, just playing. But I'm gonna upload this stuff to the YouTube, so you can expect to see the recording if you guys are interested later. But yeah, for sure, Ninja, bro. We'll talk sometime. But I'm gonna go ahead, hop off. I appreciate you guys tuning in. What's the account on YT? If you go into the education section that we have in the Discord now, in the recordings, my YouTube's linked there. That's where I post. That's where I'm going to be posting everything. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close out the call now. If you guys, you know, like this stuff, you know, you don't have to, but feel free to drop a review on the WAP. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, I'll be on call tomorrow, so feel free to join. See you. Bang, bang, skeet, skeet. All right. Peace out, guys.